Hello and congratulations, Queen. You have downloaded your 31-day reel strategy with plug and play hooks that you can use for the next month to create reels that are going to increase your reach and have more dream clients popping in your DMs, asking how to work with you, wanting to know more about your offers, all of the things. Plus CTAs that you can use on repeat that people are actually going to respond to. So I'm so excited that you've chosen to download this resource to help you grow your account and increase your sales. What you are about to view is a how-to guide on using your 31-day reel strategy. This is a pre-recorded video from my Rich and Shameless Society membership, where they received access to this strategy as well. And I broke down exactly how to use it. So what you are going to see is a live training from inside of that Facebook group. So you might hear me referencing things like comment below or wait for everybody to get here. Just know that you're in the right place when you open this video up. This is just the training that I did for the Rich and Shameless Society members. So I'm so excited for you to access this and understand how to use your guide. The purpose of this is to really help you integrate your creativity with strategy so that your marketing can feel authentic. So you're going to understand how to do that. I break down kind of the system and the structure and the strategy that I use with this, with these templates and plug and play hooks so that you can still have that authenticity shining through in your marketing and you don't get stuck in analysis paralysis of like, oh my God, I need it to sound perfect. I need it to sound just like this hook, or I feel stunted because I don't know what to plug in right here, or I'm not sure. Like, just understand that you are going to allow your creativity and your personality to shine through in this strategy. What I've laid out for you is simply a template that you can make your own. And I'm going to explain how to do that in the video training. And I'm so excited for you to use this because one of the things that I know is massively important if you are going to have money-making marketing, create a movement with your message, and be in your rich and shameless CEO era of a woman who expresses herself online without fear, who is visible, who impacts millions, then you need to be able to feel confident in using your creativity in your marketing strategy and really allowing your authentic voice to shine through in what you are creating. Because the last thing we want is for you to sound just like me or like every other coach on the internet. Okay, we need you to stand out. And the only way to do that is by mastering the foundations and the strategy and the psychology of marketing and copywriting and messaging and selling, and then weaving in your personality till your personality just shines through all of that and you are standing out online for your dream clients. And so this is a great step in doing that through video content. So go ahead, buckle up, settle in, because you are about to get access to the how-to guide so you can put your 31-day reel strategy into action right away. Okay, I'll see you on the other side. Hello. Okay, so now I can see if there are any comments coming in because yesterday they weren't showing on my phone. And I'm gonna pull up the document so I can go through it with you guys step by step and show you exactly how to use this, okay? All right, so what you received, what was uploaded in the group today is the exact marketing strategy that I am using, but I just made it generic so that each of you can plug in your own messaging for your specific ideal clients, your offers, and your niche, okay? So what you are receiving today is 31 reel hooks. These reel hooks are proven. Like I've been studying for like 2 weeks, you guys. These are hooks that work. Not only have they worked in my own content, but they are hooks of viral reels that have gone viral. Now listen, the purpose of this is not to go viral. I looked at the ones that worked and then I categorized them by the 3 types of content that we need to be creating every week, which is authority content, authority content, nurturing content, and conversion content, okay? And so all of these have the potential to reach, which is a goal that we have, but they are also hitting on the main factors that need to be included in your marketing strategy to make sure that you are not only just getting views and reach, but you are actually nurturing and converting the people who are already there and the new people who are following you. Let me know if this is making sense. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? I went through over like 200 hooks and I curated what needs to go here, what needs to go there, what makes the most sense for the 31 days of like, what day are we saying, what are we doing on day 1? What are we doing on day 31? What are we doing on day 2? What are we doing on day 6? What makes the most sense to make sure that all of the main questions that need to be answered by your audience to build the authority, to build the trust, to nurture them, to show that you know what the frick you're talking about, and then also convert them, okay? So what we are going to do is follow the 31 days of hooks in order, all right? They are put in order for a reason. Like literally the first one is you introducing yourself to the audience. The second one is you telling people exactly what problem you solve and how. The next one, have you ever wondered why this keeps happening? It's building problem awareness. Have you ever wondered why what you're doing isn't solving this problem for you? Like these are literally in order for a reason, and we're going to keep cycling through the 3 main themes that need to happen in your content in order for it to reach, but not in order for it to convert. But not only will it convert, but it's also going to reach because the way that we are creating these reels. So the best ways, and I need to take a moment and talk about this for anybody who might not know. We are going to put these hooks over B-roll, or we are going to do talking head to the video. And I'm going to explain it to the camera, and I'm going to explain exactly what I mean by that. But most of these are really simple to create, and they can just be put over B-roll, which is as simple as something like this. Let me show you. So let's say you take your camera, right, and you're at the computer, and you walk up, and you have some really great lighting, right? So it's like a good quality video because that matters. And you come up and you place your cup down and then you walk away. Or you do something like this where you have the tripod up and there's a blank screen and then it's you walking across, okay? Like that is B-roll. But the B-roll isn't just like random shit. It needs to be, and I'm just going to say it needs to be aesthetically pleasing, number 1. This doesn't mean you need to go buy all new shit for your house or set up a whole new room or whatever. It just needs good lighting, and there needs to be some type of interest to it, some type of interest, texture, or positioning, or angle to it, and movement. There needs to be movement on the B-roll because, and if you can even slice it up and have it change every 2 seconds, if you're doing a longer video, that is going to be key. That's going to capture people's attention, and then they are going to read your attention-grabbing hook, and then we're going to move them into the caption to give them value, or we are going to give value on the screen. A lot of these are moving people into the caption to give value. And in the caption, you are literally just going to make it short and sweet and break down like the 3 main points or teach the thing that you need to teach in a very chunked up, organized way. And then you're going to use one of the CTAs that I've given you on here as well. Okay, so these 31 days of reel hooks are going to set you up and position you to create more reach, to nurture your audience, and then also convert them and help people see you as an authority, because so much of what you're doing here is solving problems and presenting your method and presenting the tools that you use and telling your story as well. There's a lot of ones in here that are leadership type of content where you are showing how what you do has gotten you results and how it gets your clients results, okay? Now, what you have here is 31 days. These hooks that are here, they are not for you to be like, if I don't follow these exactly, then I'm gonna fucking fail. No. No, that is not what we are doing. These can be inspiration for you. You can tweak them, you can play with them, you can add your personality in there. But remember, the way they're organized that way for a reason, because that is psychologically the way that a hook is formatted to capture somebody's attention. You can play around with the language, you can let your personality shine through, but just understand that these work for a reason, okay? But they are not some cage to trap yourself in and make yourself feel stifled. So that brings me to step 2 in using this process. Every 2 to 3 days, you are going to create something that you want to create. You're going to move away, you're going to divert from the plan, and you're going to allow yourself to creatively express something in your content. Do something fun. Maybe you want to make something inspirational. Maybe you want to do a different type of video with just write a whole bunch of words on the screen and do one of those things where you just share a random stream of consciousness. Or you want to create some different type of static post of just a photo dump of what you did over the weekend and share something motivating in the caption. We're playing by the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time we are on topic. We are doing the work in our marketing strategy to bring people in, to build authority, to create connection. We're having fun with it. But then 20% of the time, we're letting our creative genius shine through. Through that, we're going to have a nice mixture of content that's proven that works, right? That's going to get you the results that you're looking for. And then we are going to have 20% of your intuitive creative genius shining through in your content. And you're going to be like, holy shit, that worked really well. Because we have to understand that Instagram really loves original content. Despite the fact that these hooks work, there are trends. The B-roll things that I taught you work really well to create engagement, to have people paying attention. Original content is key. Original content is key because you're going to be like, damn, that worked really well for my audience. I love communicating this way. This is actually really aligned with my marketing archetype, and I love creating this type of content. So I'm going to create more of this, and my audience responded really well to it. And it felt really authentic and fun for me to create. So we're starting to build this harmony of here are proven strategies that works. Here's the psychology of captivating people. Here's the psychology of hooks. Here's the psychology of captions and CTAs that are going to bring people in and the actual marketing ecosystem that needs to happen on my feed. But then also, here's what makes me stand out. Here's what I love to create and what makes me stand out. And we're going to start to have an integration of those two things, okay? So we're working both angles here. We are starting to find your shameless, authentic self-expression and creative genius in content creation while layering in the actual psychological strategy and foundations and frameworks that really work to help people say, yes, I want to hire this woman, okay? So after you do, once you get this document and you upload it, I'm just kind of going off screen to scroll down a little bit so I can walk you through each phase. I've also included 75 scroll stopping hooks. So let's say you're okay, it's one of the days where I'm creating something, but I do want to think about a hook that would really go for this because I'm trying to express this in a way and I'm trying to find how to frame it, right? And you can go into the 75 scroll stopping hooks and be like, oh, I like that one. I like that hook. That works really well with this audio that I found, or this carousel that I want to write, or this caption that I want underneath this photo. Okay? So you have 75 scroll stopping hooks. Again, these are guides, not the end-all be-all Bible of how to write a hook. Use your personality needs to shine through. Your brand voice needs to come through. Your marketing archetype should be shining through in these types of content. And this is also going to help you if you don't know what your marketing archetype is, or if you've been playing around with I'm not sure if I'm more of the hero or the sage or the everyday girl. I'm trying to figure that out. You're going to see by which hooks you really like using and how you communicate through those hooks, what it is. I need you to understand that this is helping you be more creative. When we have a guidepost in front of us of when we have limited options in front of us, it causes us to be more creative and more resourceful. So if I'm like, okay, this is day one and I have this hook that I'm going to use, I need to make this work for me and how I want to communicate and what I want to share. Now all of a sudden, your creativity and your resourcefulness is activated as fuck because you have boundaries in which you need to create something. This is where you are going to unlock so much expression inside of yourself, where you're going to find such a creative genius inside of you who's like, okay, I have this template here, but this is what I actually want to say. How do I make these two things work together? It's like the interior designer who comes into a room and it's like, you have a budget of $1,000. And this is what you need the room to look like. And these are the colors that you have to use. Now, all of a sudden, creativity is in full effect because it's like, okay, I only have $1,000, so I can't spend a lot on this thing, but I do want to spend a lot on this thing. And this is the thing I really want to shine through in the room. And the other stuff, maybe I can thrift and paint and do, and I can organize it this way, or I can lay it all out. And I don't like that layout, so I'm going to move it this way. And they create this masterpiece. This is what we are doing. We're creating a money-making masterpiece by aligning the frameworks and the foundation and the psychology of marketing that works with your unique expression and your marketing archetype and the shameless nature of just showing up and fucking going for it full force, okay? Let me know how you feel about that in the comments. Now, underneath the hooks, you're going to see CTAs to use on repeat. So there are 5 CTAs that are going to get people to do what you want them to do. Whether it's comment the word or DM you to find out how to work together, there's 2 options there. Or if you want them to save, like, or follow. Okay, so you're going to tell people exactly what to do at the end of every post, and you can use these on repeat, all right? The other ones that I have here, when you are creating content, not every one might be to get someone to save or like. You might want to start conversations with people in the comments. So I've given you 15 hooks that you can use to start conversations in the comments of your post to help build community and engagement and build connections with people who are there. Okay, so all of this is uploaded in the Facebook group underneath resources in the Momentum Challenge. Let me know what you think. When you start putting it into action, if that's today or tomorrow or next week or whatever, as soon as you put this into action, or you may come back to it multiple times while you're in Rich and Shameless Society and be like, I'm going to start over on this challenge. I'm going to do this again, right? Let us know in the Facebook group. Check in with us so we can support you, so we can come and love on your posts, so we can see what you're doing in the creative way that you find to express yourself through this strategy, okay? All right, I'm so excited. You're going to see me doing this too. I'm going to start my vlog today, sharing how I'm doing all of this, and I can't wait to see us all reach more heartbeats and make more money. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you next time.